Hello, English learners. Welcome back to Life Talk English. I'm Nico.
And I'm Elisa.
We're so glad you're here with us again. Picture this. You're sitting in your favorite chair, maybe a soft blanket around your shoulders, maybe a cup of tea in your hand. It's quiet outside, maybe a little cloudy, and you're just here, listening. Feels cozy, doesn't it?
It really does. And today's topic? Oh, it's a big one, but also a gentle one. Confidence. Specifically, how you can build confidence in English speaking practice.
Exactly. And you know what? This might be harder than it sounds.
But also easier in small ways.
That's the funny thing. Confidence isn't like a switch you flip. It's more like a plant you water. A little each day, and it grows. Liking what you hear? Hit that like button and subscribe to join us for more, but only if this is your kind of learning.
And hey, drop a comment below. Tell us your location and what time it is where you are right now. We love seeing how our little community stretches across time zones and countries.
Now settle in, maybe grab a notebook or just relax with your headphones on, and let's ease into today's English journey together.
So, Nico, let's be honest. A lot of learners tell us the same story. They can read English, write in English, even think in English. But when it comes to speaking, they freeze.
Oh, yes, that's the big hurdle. Your brain is full of words, but your mouth feels locked.
It's like having a fridge full of food, but forgetting how to cook.
Exactly. And the way out of that isn't by cooking a 5-course meal immediately. It's starting small.
So let's talk about starting small. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, and instead of scrolling your phone right away, you just say one English sentence out loud. Something simple, like, "Good morning, world."
Or, "I'm ready for today." Even if you don't fully feel it, saying it makes a little spark inside you.
And that spark is what grows.
There's a powerful thing about sound. When you hear your own voice in English, you're training your brain to accept, yes, I speak this language.
Right. And you don't need an audience. The walls, the mirror, even your pillow. They don't judge.
Though your pillow might get a bit confused if you keep telling it, "How are you today?"
Hey, a pillow friend never complains.
But seriously, listeners, one of the best ways to start is just by practicing with tiny daily phrases. You don't need to be dramatic. Just say, "I feel hungry. I need coffee. I'm opening the window."
And notice something here. These are real, present moment sentences, not textbook phrases like, "This is a pen."
Oh yes, nobody in real life walks around announcing, "This is a pen."
Unless you're a magician pulling a pen out of thin air.
Touché. But the point is, connect English to your real life. That makes it stick.
So let's try a little role play. Imagine you're brushing your teeth in the morning. Toothbrush in your hand, toothpaste on it. You look in the mirror. What do you say?
Maybe, "I am brushing my teeth." Or, if you're feeling lazy, "I don't want to brush my teeth, but I have to."
That's so real. And that honesty, that's confidence too. Confidence doesn't mean pretending. It means expressing even your small, funny, tired thoughts in English.
Exactly. Now, let's sprinkle in today's language feature, using present continuous tense for everyday actions. Don't worry, we won't call it grammar homework. It's just a habit.
Right. Think, I am walking to the bus stop. I am making tea. I am checking my phone again.
Too true. And by repeating those out loud, you're training your tongue and your brain at the same time.
Listeners, I want you to try this tomorrow morning. Just choose one action you're doing and say it out loud in English. No pressure, no audience, no judgment.
And if you want to get playful, exaggerate it, like, "I am heroically opening the fridge."
Yes, adding humor makes it stick even more.
Here's something important. Confidence doesn't grow from silence. It grows from little sounds. If you stay silent, your English stays trapped inside.
But even if you whisper one sentence each day, you're planting that seed.
I'll share a quick cultural note. In many countries, people think confidence means being loud. But in English, confidence doesn't always mean volume, it means clarity.
Exactly. A soft, calm, clear sentence can sound more confident than shouting.
So don't force yourself to yell in English. Just speak clearly, even softly.
You know, Nico, this reminds me of when I started learning Spanish. I used to whisper sentences to myself while walking down the street.
Really?
Yeah, like, estoy caminando. People probably thought I was humming a song. But after weeks, it felt normal. That's when my confidence started to grow.
That's a perfect example. You practiced small, and it grew big.
So, listeners, your mission after this section, say one English sentence each morning. Start tiny, but say it out loud.
And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Perfection is not the goal. Habit is the goal.
And we'll keep building on this. Later, we'll talk about polite phrases, cafe role plays, and even handling mistakes.
But for now, let's keep watering that little plant of confidence. So, Elisa, we've talked about starting small with daily phrases, but here's the thing. Once you've got those tiny sentences flowing, the next step is to feel natural when you interact with real people.
Right, and nothing builds confidence faster than polite phrases. They're like little magic keys.
Magic keys. I like that. Why do you say that?
Because polite phrases open doors. Imagine you're in a shop, or at a bus stop, or even just online. You don't always need long speeches. A simple, "Excuse me," or "Could you help me?" makes you sound calm, respectful, and, most importantly, confident.
I see what you mean. And they're safe, too. No complicated grammar, no risk of huge mistakes, just short, polite, powerful.
Exactly. Let's try a few. Listeners, repeat with us if you can. Ready?
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Could you please?
Could you please?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Already, you sound polite, you sound in control.
And here's the fun part. These polite phrases work everywhere. At a cafe, at the airport, even online when you're writing messages.
I'll tell you a quick story. Once when I was traveling in Japan, I barely spoke Japanese, but I had learned just a couple of polite words. And because I used them with a smile, people were so kind back to me.
Oh, I love that. And it's the same with English. You don't need a full vocabulary. Sometimes 3 polite phrases can get you through an entire interaction.
Let's role play a little cafe situation. Elisa, you be the customer. I'll be the barista.
Okay. Excuse me, could I please have a coffee?
Sure. Small or large?
A small one, please.
Coming right up. That's $2.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
See? That whole conversation worked on 3 polite phrases. Excuse me, could you please, and thank you.
And notice, Elisa didn't need to give a speech, just polite, short sentences. That's the power.
You know what's funny, though? Learners sometimes feel shy. Like, if I only say 3 words, people will think I don't know English.
Oh, but it's the opposite. Polite short phrases show confidence. They show that you know what to say in the moment.
Exactly. Confidence isn't about saying more. It's about saying what fits.
Here's today's language feature. Using polite modal verbs, could, would, may, they sound softer and more natural than just saying, give me coffee.
Yeah, imagine going to a cafe and just saying, give me coffee. That sounds like a grumpy dragon.
Give me coffee or I'll breathe fire.
Instead, could I have a coffee, please? That's like a friendly neighbor.
And if you're shy, remember, Being polite gives you extra time. While you're saying, "Excuse me, could you please," your brain gets a few extra seconds to think of the next word.
Yes, it's like a secret time machine for learners.
Let's give a quick list for our listeners. You can write these down if you like. Ready?
Go for it.
Excuse me.
Could you please?
Would you mind?
Thank you.
That's very kind of you.
Have a nice day.
With just these 6 phrases, you can handle shops, restaurants, airports, almost anywhere.
And here's a cultural note. In many English-speaking countries, politeness isn't just about manners, it's about smooth communication. People expect it.
Right. If you say, "Give me water," people might think you're angry. But if you say, "Could I have some water, please?" you sound respectful.
And that respect gets you respect in return.
Let's do another mini role play. This time you're asking for directions.
Okay. Excuse me, could you please tell me where the station is?
Of course, it's just around the corner.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
And listeners, notice this is short, polite, confident. Even if you don't understand every word in the answer, you've already shown confidence by asking.
And that builds courage for the next interaction.
You know, sometimes learners feel like they need perfect grammar before they speak, but polite phrases prove otherwise. You can sound confident right now with just 3 or 4 words.
Yes, politeness is your shortcut. It's like carrying a small flashlight in the dark. It doesn't light the whole road, but it gives you enough to take the next step.
That's beautiful.
So, listeners, let's give you a challenge. Tomorrow, when you go outside, whether it's the shop, the bus, or even talking to a family member, use one polite English phrase.
Even if it's small, like thank you. The act of saying it out loud builds confidence.
And if you're at home with no one around, say it to the mirror or, yes, to your pillow again.
Poor pillow, it's going to get very polite.
But really, practice makes it normal. And when politeness feels natural in your mouth, confidence follows.
So, step 2 on our confidence journey, carry these polite phrases with you. They're your little toolkit.
And in our next section, we'll take these polite phrases into a real-life scene, a cafe role play, where you can practice sounding confident step by step.
And maybe order a slice of cake while we're at it.
Always. Cake is never optional. All right, Elisa. We've got our tiny daily sentences from Section 1, and we've learned polite magic keys from Section 2. Now it's time to put them together.
Exactly. And where better than the cafe?
The cafe is perfect. It's everyday, it's friendly, and it usually smells like coffee and pastries. Who wouldn't want to practice English there?
Unless you don't like coffee. But still, cafes are cozy practice grounds.
So let's imagine this. Listeners, picture yourself. You push open the cafe door. Maybe a little bell rings. The smell of coffee beans fills the air. There's a line of people, and you're thinking, oh no, English.
That nervous moment, right? Your brain says, I know what I want, but how do I say it?
And that's why we're here, because you don't need a long speech, just a few confident phrases.
Let's walk through it slowly. I'll be the learner, you be the barista.
Okay, let's do it.
Excuse me, could I please have a latte?
Sure. Small or large?
A large one, please.
Of course. Anything else?
No, thank you.
That's $3.50.
Thank you so much.
And scene. That's it. That's the whole interaction.
See, listeners, you don't need to panic. It's like a script. You already know the polite phrases. Excuse me, could I please, thank you. And if you're not sure about the question, just listen for the keywords, small or large. Anything else.
Right. And here's the secret. Cafe workers don't expect you to be Shakespeare. They just want to know your order.
Can you imagine ordering coffee like Shakespeare? Good sir, I beseech thee, bring forth a grande latte, rich with milk, crowned in foam.
And the barista's like, so, large latte?
Exactly. Keep it simple.
Now, let's highlight today's language feature, using could I have for requests. It's polite, it's easy, and it works everywhere.
Yes. Could I have a coffee? Could I have a sandwich? Could I have 2 tickets? It's like a universal English request button.
And you can add please for extra politeness. Could I have a muffin, please?
Listeners, let's practice together. Repeat after us.
Could I have a coffee, please?
Could I have a sandwich, please?
Could I have a glass of water, please?
Could I have the bill, please?
Excellent. You see, with just that one phrase, you can survive half a daily life.
And the more you use it, the more confident you feel.
But let's be real. Sometimes you don't understand what the barista asks. That can feel scary.
Oh, yes. Imagine they say something fast, like, for here to go, and you freeze.
Exactly. So here's a tip. If you don't understand, you can use another polite phrase. Sorry, could you say that again?
That's brilliant. You're not failing. You're showing confidence by asking.
Want to try it, Elisa?
Sure.
For here or to go?
Sorry, could you say that again?
Of course. For here or to go.
Oh, to go, please.
Perfect. See? That's confidence. Asking instead of panicking.
And here's another cultural note. In English-speaking places, people don't mind repeating. They'd rather you ask again than just nod and end up with a random tuna sandwich you didn't want.
Or 3 extra coffees.
So, polite phrases plus could I have plus sorry, could you say that again equals confidence.
Exactly.
But Nico, what about when you're practicing alone? Not everyone lives near a cafe.
Good point. You can do pretend cafe at home. Make yourself tea and practice ordering from yourself.
Excuse me, could I please have a cup of green tea?
Certainly, madam. That will be free today.
Lucky me.
Listeners, role-playing like this may feel silly at first, but it really builds your muscle memory.
And muscle memory equals confidence.
Here's a tip. If you have a friend or study partner, practice cafe dialogues together. Take turns being the barista and the customer.
Yes, and you can make it fun. Add extra details like, could I have a chocolate cake the size of my head, please?
And the barista says, sorry, we're out of head-sized cakes today.
Humor makes learning stick. If you laugh while practicing, your brain remembers it longer.
That's science and experience talking.
So, what's the big lesson of this cafe roleplay?
It's that confidence doesn't come from big speeches. It comes from tiny, polite sentences in real-life situations.
Exactly. And if you can handle a cafe order, you can handle a shop, a train ticket, or even small talk with strangers.
Let's give the listeners a mini challenge again. Next time you go to a cafe, or even imagine it at home, use the phrase, could I have, please. Practice it until it feels natural.
And if you don't have a cafe nearby, role play with a friend or even your pillow again.
That pillow is going to become the best trained barista in the world.
With perfect English.
So, section 3 complete. We've walked into the cafe, practiced ordering, practiced asking for repetition, and learned that polite short phrases are more powerful than long, nervous speeches.
Exactly. And if you can handle a cafe order, you can handle a shop, a train ticket, or even small talk with strangers. Next, we'll deal with the scary part. What happens when you make mistakes?
Ah, yes, everyone's favorite nightmare.
But don't worry, listeners. We'll show you how mistakes can actually build your confidence instead of breaking it.
All right, Elisa. We've ordered our coffee, we've practiced polite phrases, and things are going well. But here's the truth. At some point, you're going to make a mistake.
Oh, yes, and that's the moment that usually makes learners freeze. They think, oh no, I said it wrong. Everyone's laughing at me.
But here's the secret. Mistakes are not the enemy. They're your best teachers.
Exactly. Think about babies learning their first language. They say things like, I goaded to the park. Nobody says, oh, terrible English. People smile and correct them.
Right. And eventually, that baby learns to say, I went to the park. The mistake was part of the process.
So listeners, when you make a mistake, it doesn't mean you're bad at English. It means you're learning English.
Let's be honest, Elisa. Do you remember your first big mistake in another language?
Oh, yes. When I was learning French, I wanted to say I'm warm, but I accidentally said I'm hot. And the waiter gave me the funniest look.
Oh no, that's quite a different meaning.
Exactly. I turned red, but you know what? I never forgot the correct phrase after that. One embarrassing mistake became permanent learning.
That's the beauty of it. Mistakes stick in your memory in a good way. They teach you more than 100 grammar exercises.
Yes, and they show courage because making mistakes means you're actually speaking.
Let's bring in today's language feature, how to politely correct yourself. This is so useful. If you make a mistake, just pause, smile, and try again. For example,
I went to the park.
perfect. Short, polite correction. You don't need to apologize for 10 minutes, just, oh, sorry, and keep going.
Want to role play one?
Sure, you be the learner.
Okay. Yesterday I I bought some bread.
Perfect. And the conversation continues. No drama.
And usually people don't even mind. They're just happy you're trolling.
Here's another tip. If you're not sure about a word, you can use a polite phrase like, how do you say this in English? That's confidence too.
Yes, for example, how do you say this? Points at croissant.
Oh, that's a croissant.
And now you know.
See, no mistake, just curiosity. And curiosity is always respected.
And you know what's funny? Sometimes native speakers make mistakes too.
Oh, all the time. Even I mess up grammar when I'm tired.
So if natives make mistakes, why should learners expect perfection?
Exactly. Confidence comes from accepting mistakes as normal.
Listeners, repeat this with us. Mistakes are part of learning.
Again, mistakes are part of learning.
One more time. Mistakes are part of learning.
Good. Say it until you believe it.
Let's do a real-life example. Imagine you're in a shop. You want to say, I'd like 2 apples. But you say, I like 2 apples.
The shopkeeper smiles and still understands. You can laugh, correct yourself. Oh, sorry, I'd like 2 apples. Done.
And guess what? The shopkeeper probably respects you even more because you showed courage to fix it.
There's a cultural note here, too. In English-speaking cultures, people admire effort more than perfection.
Yes, when someone tries, even with mistakes, people often say, wow, your English is good.
That's not sarcasm, that's encouragement.
Here's another gentle trick. When you don't know a word, describe it. That's still confidence.
For example, if you forget the word for umbrella, you can say, the thing for rain.
And people will immediately know. They'll probably say, oh, umbrella, and you learn.
Exactly. That's communication, not failure.
Want to role play a funny one?
Sure.
Okay. Pretend in a shop. Excuse me, could I have, the thing for rain?
Oh, you mean an umbrella?
Yes, umbrella, please.
Perfect. You didn't freeze, you kept the flow.
And flow matters more than accuracy.
Exactly. You can always fix accuracy later. Flow builds confidence now.
Sometimes learners feel shy because they think people will laugh at you. But actually, people usually laugh with you, not at you.
Yes, and laughter is connection. If you laugh at your own mistake, you show strength.
Like me in French. I laughed, the waiter laughed, and suddenly it was a friendly moment.
So, listeners, let's give you a challenge. Next time you make a mistake, don't panic. Smile, correct yourself, and maybe even laugh a little.
That smile will make you feel confident instantly.
And if you're practicing at home, you can even fake a mistake and then correct it. It's good practice.
For example, I goed. Oh, sorry, I went. Easy.
So, what's the big takeaway from this section?
Mistakes aren't roadblocks. They're stepping stones.
And confidence doesn't mean no mistakes. Confidence means speaking anyway, correcting gently, and keeping the conversation alive.
Next, we're going to talk about how to carry that confidence forward, so English doesn't just happen in the cafe or in class, but becomes part of your daily life.
That's where the real magic happens.
Ready? Let's keep going.
So far, Elisa, we've been step by step, starting with tiny phrases, adding polite power, practicing at the cafe, and even embracing mistakes. But now comes the big question. How do you carry that confidence forward into daily life?
Yes, because confidence isn't just for special moments. It's something you want in your pocket all the time, like your phone or your keys.
Exactly. And building that always with you confidence comes from habits, small, repeatable things that turn English from a school subject into a part of who you are.
I love that. So let's share some habits. Listeners, you can try these and see which ones stick. For me, one of the best is talking to myself in English during little daily tasks. Like when I'm cooking, I'll say, I'm cutting the tomato, or I'm boiling the pasta.
That's such a good one, because you're not just learning words, you're connecting English to real actions in your life, and that makes it natural.
Right. And it also helps with confidence because your mouth gets used to moving in English even when no one is watching.
Another habit is having English minutes. Just pick 5 minutes each day where you switch your thoughts into English, maybe while brushing your teeth or waiting for the bus.
Ooh, I like that. It's like a mini workout for your brain.
Exactly. And over time, those minutes add up. Confidence grows because English stops feeling like a stranger. It starts feeling like a friend who hangs out every day.
Some learners say, but I don't have time to study hours every day. And I always say, good news. You don't need hours. You need moments.
Yes, one confident sentence spoken daily is more powerful than reading 10 grammar charts once a month.
Totally.
Let's bring in today's language feature, using I will and I'm going to make confident future statements.
Oh, yes. Future talk is perfect for building confidence. Instead of just reacting, you're declaring. For example, I will practice English tonight.
Or, I'm going to order in English next time I'm at the cafe.
See how strong that feels? You're telling your brain, this is happening.
Listeners, repeat after us.
I will practice English today.
I'm going to use a polite phrase tomorrow.
I will not be afraid of mistakes.
I'm going to speak English with confidence.
That's it. You're programming your confidence.
And the more you say it, the more real it becomes.
Here's another idea. Combine English with something you enjoy. If you love music, listen to songs and sing along. If you love movies, repeat lines out loud.
Yes, that's confidence training in disguise. You're enjoying yourself, but also training your voice and ear.
And when you repeat a movie line, you feel like an actor. That's confidence.
Speaking of actors, let's role-play a quick confidence scene. Imagine you're at work, and someone asks if you can join a meeting in English.
My English is not good.
Now, let's flip that.
Confidently. Sure, I will try.
Perfect. Did you notice? You didn't promise perfection, you just promised effort. And that's confidence.
Exactly. Confidence doesn't mean I'm the best. It means I will try.
That's such a relief, isn't it? You don't need to be perfect, you just need to show up.
Yes, and showing up daily is what carries confidence forward.
Let's talk cultural note. In many English-speaking countries, people admire effort and positivity. If you say, I will try, people cheer for you.
Yes, but if you stay silent, they can't see your effort.
So even small attempts show your confidence to the world.
Here's something personal. When I started practicing English seriously, I used to keep a tiny notebook in my bag. Each day, I wrote one sentence about my life.
Oh, that's lovely.
And the rule was I had to say it out loud too. Just one sentence. After months, I had a whole little diary of confidence.
That's brilliant. Listeners, you can try that. Write and speak one English sentence every day. Short, simple, but powerful.
And here's the funny part. I sometimes look back at those old sentences and I laugh at how simple they were. But that's proof of growth.
Yes, because confidence isn't about where you start. It's about how far you go.
So let's summarize some confidence-carrying habits.
1. Talk to yourself in English during daily tasks.
2. Have English minutes each day.
3. Use future statements like I will and I'm going to.
4. Mix English with things you love. Music, movies, books.
And 5. Keep a one-sentence-a-day notebook.
That's your toolkit for carrying confidence forward.
And remember, confidence isn't a mountain you climb once. It's a path you walk every day.
So, listeners, here's your final challenge. Choose one habit from this list and start today.
Just one. Keep it small. Confidence grows from small roots.
And soon, speaking English won't feel like a performance. It'll feel like part of who you are.
That's the ultimate goal.
You know what, Nico? We should celebrate with another slice of cafe cake.
Only if you order it in English.
Grinning. Could I please have the biggest slice of chocolate cake you have?
Coming right up. That's confidence carried forward.